All right, Shalawam, Akyam. I'm back. All right, this will be a second installment to the previous lesson. The recorder was, coming to its end, so I had to re-record this next part. The other part should be good. It should be uploaded. But this is the second part. We're going to continue giving all praises, glory, and honor unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH, by whom we do function double honors, unto my apostles, my elders, and my teachers at Great Millstone that rule well and continue to do so. Salutations, peace, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, that house of David. To you brothers out there fighting this good fight of faith, keep it up. To you sisters doing that which is becoming of women, Shalawam. And to those that are addicted unto this ministry, I say, Shalawam. Lord's one, this is an edifying lesson. Continuation to We Are Businessmen, Business Before Pleasure, the Cold War, Spiritual Build-Up, Part 12, the continuation. All right? And we going into the book of Numbers, when Joshua and the spies spied out our land and seen how great it truly was, and who dwelt therein, more powerful nations than we, walled cities, plains, mountains, hills, fruit of abundance, these things. Hey, and when this place falls, Babylon the Great, the Lord is going to feed us, and he's going to give us drink, and we're going to rejoice because we scouted out the land as he told us. We blew the trumpet to warn our people. We gathered the shields and the army together that the Lord seen fit to go to war with. All right, to send to war for him, for his sake. And now we're at the crossroads, so to speak. All right, this is the Lord's business. All right, war is a racket. War is a business. Our God is the God of war, and he fights wars differently. It ain't just always all carnal. A lot of time is mentally. The Lord is setting you up, trapping you up like chess. Even that dude Sun Tzu, The Art of War, the first principle of the art of war is deception, which the Lord ain't got to deceive you. He created a deceiver, Satan, and the whole left-hand side to deceive you stupid ass heathen, man. And even false prophets he sent out there to you stupid people to believe a lie, when yet he told you the truth. Woo! Our power, man. He's something else. You want to be on his side and not in his wrath, because if you're in his wrath, he gonna set your punk ass up, you damn clowns. And you think the Lord love you because you got a punk ass woman and some children and you doing all types of wickedness in Babylon the Great. The Lord is only setting you up to destroy your ass. See, if he did what he did to you as he did to Job, your ass would unalive yourselves. All you fucking clowns out there would unalive your fucking selves for what Job suffered in one day, losing everything. But yet he did not sin with his lips. He gave praises to the Lord. You see, that's what the men of the Lord will do and have done. We have lost much. We have lost everything, only to gain all and to keep it for all time. So with that, I will give you the two most important things you could ever know, even the name of our Heavenly Father and the name of his only begotten Son, gifted unto us, bestowed upon us from our apostles and elders that came before us, and that was given unto them by their elders that came before them. Even the name of our power and his anointed in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, our language, the Lashwan Kodash, which means holy tongue. Lashwan meaning tongue or language, and Kodash meaning holy. Now these be the names that are written. The name of the Heavenly Father is YAHAWAH. Yah meaning he. Hawa meaning exists or is or is to be. He is. He exists. He, the existing one, for he is a rewarder of them that diligently seeks him. And in the name of his only begotten Son, who has a name that is above every name given amongst men here on earth, to the Israelite man first, and also to the believers, consisting of women, children, helps of the prophets, and those that have faith, they will be calling upon that name, even that mighty name. The name, YAHAWASHI. Yah, meaning he. Hawashai, meaning deliverer and savior. For that is exactly what he will come and do for the second time in physical form, yet as an angelic force. For we shall see him as he is, and we shall be like him. So Lord's willing, this is edifying, just a continuation. Let's jump right into it. This is the book of Numbers 13 and 24. The place was called the Brook Eshcol because of the cluster of grapes. Now let's go back. Let's recap. The cluster of grapes was so big, just a cluster. You know what a cluster of grapes is. You get it at the store, even though now they're seedless and shit. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, in the ancient world, the cluster of grapes in our land, right, took two mighty men, right? That had a beam between both of them, like a staff. You know how you bring like a dead goat or a dead lamb or ox, and you had the legs like tied together and it's on like a big stick, and you kind of roast it over a fire like that. But imagine a cluster of grapes over a beam like that across two shoulders of mighty men, one man in front, one man in the back, and they're carrying this cluster. That's how abundant the land of Canaan, which is Israel, was, is, and will be again, right? When we entered into the land. That's why when we came to the borders of our land, the manna stopped raining from the heavens to feed us, and we ate off the land, right? I think we had our last Passover at the borders of the land, and the manna was raining down still, right? And then the manna stopped raining down because the Lord said, eat off the good of the land. This is your land, eat off of it. And that's when Moses sent the spies in there to spy out the land, where there would be walled cities, fortifications, strongholds, dwellings of tents and different habitations. Is there forests and streams and things of that nature? What does the land look like? Bring your report back. It said the men were gone 40 days. Oh, it's about to say right here. It says the place was called the Brook Eshcol because of the cluster of grapes which the children of Israel cut down from thence. And they returned from searching of the land after 40 days. So they were gone a month and 10 days. That's a long time. And you gotta remember the days went slow back then. So it was a long time. It seemed like a long season. Because Moses was going 40 days and 40 nights when he was up at the mount getting the commandments. And it wasn't just 10. He got 613 commandments, and then seeing the whole history from the creation to the flood, to our forefather Noah surviving the flood, to our Faxad, the line of Shem, the Hebrews, all the way down to the line of Abraham, that he dwelt in the Ur of Chaldees, which is Samaria and all that, which people know, oh, in the Fertile Crescent, the kingdom of Samaria and all that. Well, our forefather Abraham was there, and he was told to leave and go into a land, which he was already in the land, which he was going to inherit. That whole Fertile Crescent was going to be his land. But there was a pinpoint that the Lord wanted him to go to. Hence where, Jerusalem and Bethel and all those places sit. He wanted Abraham to journey to that place to speak with him, to know, who he was and things of that nature, and to remind him, hey, do you know who I am? I'm the God of your ancestors, right? This is how, and then he told Moses, this is how the flood really happened. I chose your forefather Abraham, and then I promised him a son, Isaac. And then through Isaac, I gave him Jacob, and Jacob, got the blessing because I wanted him to have the blessing. But the controversy of him getting the blessing has made enmity between you and the Edomites. But yet they're going to stay their hand because they can't touch you because I'm with you. And all the nations round about you cannot touch you because I'm with you. And you're going to go get my people out of Egypt. I'm going to destroy them that afflicted them. And I'm going to deliver you into the land which I have promised unto your fathers. And Moses wrote all this down in those 40 days. And Jake was already bugging out and going off. So these men being gone that same span of days, searching out our land, came back with a report. And you would think good report. Now, good report did come by two who had another spirit, Joshua and Caleb. But for the 10, they came with a fearful account, as if they couldn't overtake these goddamn people. You already defeated kings on the other side of Jordan. The Lord drowned Pharaoh and his army, destroyed different nations in the wilderness that fought up against us. But then Jake is just bugging the hell out. What the hell's going on, man? That fearful ass spirit, the Lord don't like that bullshit. Get that weak ass shit up out of here, man. We don't want that weak spirit over here. It's a disease. It spreads. It says, and they went and came to Moses and to Aaron and to all the congregation of the children of Israel unto the wilderness of Paran, to Kadesh, and brought back word unto them and unto all the congregation, and showed them the fruit of the land. And they told him and said, we came unto the land whither thou sent us. These are the 10. And surely it floweth, well, all 12. And surely it floweth with milk and honey. And this is the fruit of it. Now, this is the 10. The 10 are going to keep talking. Nevertheless, shut up, man. Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, obviously. And the cities are walled, right? And very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea. and by the coasts of Jordan. And Caleb stilled the people before Moses. Like, hold on, man. All right, they're hearing about these walled cities and these nations where they at and on the coasts and all that. All right, okay. We know that these people are here, obviously. And said, let us go up at once. They don't even know what the fuck is about to happen to them. We're like a Trojan horse. They don't even know we inside. They don't even know that we got up on them and didn't even see us. And we scouted out this land and they didn't detect us. Let's run up on them right now. That's what Caleb is saying. Let's do it right now and take them right now. We have the advantage. We have the surprise. We have the Lord on our side. Let's go. That's what Caleb was in, that type of spirit. Same with Joshua. It says, let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it. But the men, the 10, fearful ass niggas that went up with him said, we be not able to go up against the people. What the fuck are you talking about? That's what Caleb and Joshua was looking at. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What are you saying right now? That's Jake in his punk ass land. They don't want to do the will of the Lord. They don't want to be about our Father's business because they too concerned about their own or what the fuck they got going on. We can't do it. Fuck you talking about? You can't. See, anybody even in the world, like if you about to go work out and you got a trainer and shit, he hate a motherfucker say, I can't and I don't know. Shut up, man. You already defeating the goddamn purpose by already putting yourself down, you dummy. You stupid-o. For you Northern Kingdom, you stupid-o, right? Fuck you talking about, man. Without faith, it is impossible to please our power. Your ass is already scared. Fuck out of here, man. Weak ass clown. Fuck out of here, man. You know, I make you mad. What the fuck you talking about right now? Shut up, man. It says, but the men that went up with him said, we be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. And they brought up an evil report of the land, which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, the land through which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof. Obviously, if you do wickedness, the land gonna eat you up. The Lord said that. And all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature, right? Obviously. But that don't mean nothing. And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers. And so we were in their sight, right? And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron. And the whole congregation said unto them, would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness? And wherefore hath the Lord brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, this is the same thing that happened when David and his men, the city of Ziklag was sacked, right? And David's wives and his children were taken, and the men, their wives and their children were taken. And these men wanted to stone David. And I'm reading the story like, man, fuck are y'all talking about? David himself lost his wife and children. Wives and children, right? And he wasn't in that punk ass spirit like, I'm just gonna blame somebody. He went directly to the Lord. It said he encouraged himself in the Lord. That's what we do. That's what our spirit is. Like when things seem like, man, it's going south. I don't know what we gonna do. We always turn to the Lord when the whole fucking world shut down. Did we turn to punk ass Esau or our fucking mama? No, we turned to the Lord, and the Lord seen us through. Fuck out of here. And best believe our women and children was all crying. Hey, what we gonna do? My school said I gotta get this, and my job said I gotta get that. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. This is what the Lord said. We gonna see if these niggas stay on they square. You know how Jake said. We gonna see if these weak ass niggas gonna stand on they square. And it was only a test run. And all you stupid ass people that went out and got the juicy juice are either dead, don't work for that fucking company no more. They went out of business any fucking way, still fired your black or brown ass, or you just sick and you about to turn into something and you don't even fucking know what. But the men that stood stiff and was like, nah, fuck that. We still here. We still got the jobs that we didn't fucking get fired from. We didn't leave. We didn't fucking bow down. We didn't bend the knee. Or the job that did let us go because we didn't want to bow down, we got a better job. So it goes to show you faith is going to see you through many days. All right? Come on, man. But guess what the Lord's going to tell these niggas for being Satan? Look what the Lord going to tell these weak ass niggas. Because Jake will speak and talk their bullshit And the Lord's like, all right, I'll fulfill your words, you dumb, stupid nigga. I'll fulfill your words. Well, I ain't shit anyway, so the Lord ain't gonna forgive me. All right, you ain't shit, nigga. And the Lord ain't gonna forgive you, stupid, dumb nigga. Stop talking bad about yourself, dumbass. If there's an open door and these men right here gave their testimony and they can change, I'm going to do the right thing because I'm a person of the Lord. I'm from one of the tribes. I'm going to do the right thing. Fuck Babylon. Fuck America. Fuck the Edomite man. He going to go down. You got to put that in your mind. You got to start talking positive about yourself. Like, yeah, we fucked up, but the Lord is merciful. He's faithful. He's going to forgive if I put my best foot forward. If I'm not afraid, if I trust in the Lord, he's going to do for me as he promised. That's it. That's the mindset that us brothers all had. We knew that we fucked up. We knew that we went left. And we're like, Lord, what is it that you want us to do to be right in your sight again? We're doing that. But Jake won't always give a fucking excuse. Okay, speak your punk ass words, nigga. And the Lord gonna keep your weak ass and your stupid ass life. Your whack punk ass life. Your stupid ass woman don't give you her kabah. And you know, if you don't know what kabah is a vagina in the Hebrew. That's her fucking obligation if that's your wife, is to give you that. Except on her rag, you ain't supposed to sleep with her. Or if it's the Sabbath, you're not supposed to sleep with her. Other than that, she's supposed to bust it open. Like these weak ass songs these women like listen to, bust it open. I'm on the Pound Town and all that bullshit. They like those songs. Why? Because it's innately in them for a man to rock their fucking world, man. And if you they man and you ain't doing nothing, you a weak ass clown. And that's what you stupid niggas chose. The Lord makes that woman become a demon to you. Because you did not choose him. You chose her and your family. And the Lord gonna make them a thorn in your fucking side, you clown. Stupid ass niggas, man. You know? But that's it. It says, and wherefore hath the Lord brought us unto this land, to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Were it not better for us to return into Egypt? Like what? And Jake is bugging out like, bro, Egypt was destroyed. You seen it destroyed. That was like 40 years ago. See, Jake ain't thinking like, bro, this was 40 years ago that Egypt fell. That place is not bustling. That place is through. But Jake won't return to that place because Jake always wants to turn to the familiar. But familiar is not, it's beautiful because Jake is the same way now. Jake wants to go back to 2019, bro. America will never be as it was before 2020, ever. I don't give a damn what you say. You can go to a damn tarot card reader. You can go to a damn palm reader. I don't give a shit. You can go to your priest, right? It ain't gonna go back to that. It's not. And we looking at Jake like, what the fuck are you talking about? Going back to what? There's nothing there. Jake is just bugged the fuck out, man. Jake is just a demon, man. They don't know. It says, then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel, and Joshua the son of Nun, and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes. And they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is an exceeding good land. If the Lord, YAHAWASHI, delight in us, then he will bring us into this land and give it us, a land which floweth with milk and honey. Only rebel not ye against the Lord, YAHAWASHI, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Pretty much we gonna eat them up. They nothing. Their defense is departed from them. And the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is with us. Fear them not. But Jake ass is still scared. We ain't fearing them. We showing you that they ain't doing nothing against us. You see? But Jake still don't hear it out. So the Lord has already devised his plan against 2/3 that are faithless assholes. Just as he did to this generation right here. We're going to read it. All right. And then we're going to get, gonna play this clip. And we're going to get how David, conquered the lands. All right. To the river Euphrates, and the people subjected themselves unto David because he wasn't afraid. David went wherever the Lord sent him. Right. It says, but all the congregation bade stone them with stones. And the glory of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all the children of Israel. And the Lord, YAHAWASHI, said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me? And how long will it be ere they believe me? For all the signs which I have showed among them, I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them, and will make of thee a greater nation and mightier than they. And Moses said unto the Lord, then the Egyptians shall hear it, for thou broughtest up this people in thy might from among them, and they will tell it to the inhabitants of this land. For they have heard that thou, Lord, YAHAWASHI, art among this people. That thou, Lord, YAHAWASHI, art seen face to face, and that thy cloud standeth over them. The chariot, the spaceship is over the camp at this time Moses is talking. Like, look at your ship. Is right there. The Moabites seen it, try to put a curse on us. That didn't work. Well, yeah, they didn't even get to the Moabites yet. But like, look at the Egyptians. Look at these people in this land. Look at the chariot that's over us. Look at this great people. We're spread across the whole face of the earth. Do not do this thing. If you will smite these people, the Lord gonna do what he gonna do. But the children of the people, remember that. Remember the generations. All right, and let's see what the Lord's gonna say. See, if the Lord build it, then who gonna be able to tear it down? If the Lord be for us, who can be against us? That should be ringing in your mind. See, we can't be like our forebears of old, especially the faithless of our forebears. We have to be like the faithful of our forefathers, right? That's why they remembered all these faithless assholes. They're a cautionary tale. Stupid ass niggas, man. Dumb ass motherfuckers, man. They, just like these niggas that believed in Trump, your ass in the cage now. Alligator Alcatraz, dumb, stupid dummy. And you stupid ass niggas that's for this nigga, Esau Edom. He's getting rid of your Section 8, your women, your children, they through. They getting shot in the streets, Nolan Wells. So you through. Fuck you trusting in this clown for. Trust in the Lord, your power, or die. That's it. We ain't got nothing more to say to you stupid niggas, man. And that thou goest before them by day in a pillar of a cloud and in a pillar of fire by night. Now, if thou shalt kill all this people as one man, then the nations which have heard the fame of thee will speak, saying, because the Lord was not able to bring this people into the land which he swore unto them, therefore hath he slain them in the wilderness. And now I beseech thee, let the power of my Lord be great, according as thou hast spoken, saying, the Lord is long suffering and of a great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation, reincarnation. Pardon, I beseech thee, the iniquity of this people, according unto the greatness of thy mercy, and as thou hast forgiven this people from Egypt, even until now. And the Lord YAHAWASHI said, I have pardoned according to thy word. But as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, because all those men which have seen my glory and miracles, which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, which is the 10 spies, that came with the same mindset as all the people that came out of Egypt, save for Joshua and Caleb and Moses and Aaron, right? They pretty much spoke for the people. They were the spokesman for the people. And I would say unto you that are listening, these 10 were false prophets. And that's a lot. Those are the people that our people listen to. Oh, America's going to be great. Live your life. You going to get that car, sister. You going to get that house, brother. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, man. We talking with the real men of the Lord, which is very small, representing Joshua and Caleb. We're telling you, fuck what you had. Fuck what you got. What we gonna get? Let's get it. Let's take it. But y'all don't want to listen to us. All right. Fuck y'all then. That's where we at with it. We gonna get a kingdom. We gonna get everything our hearts desire. But you niggas want to stay here for this bullshit? All right, well, stay here. And this is what the Lord's gonna do. All right, all you niggas that's talking this shit, I'm gonna kill you right fucking here. And watch Jake stupid ass cry out and wail and squirm and shit. Like, no, you stupid ass niggas said it, so I'm gonna give it to you. Fuck you, That's how our power gets now. Oh, y'all been talking all this shit? That I ain't real? Okay. That my men ain't nothing? Okay. Let me show you in your very fucking eyes how I am going to bless them. Now I'm going to curse your punk ass. And that you ain't going to get a goddamn thing. And what you did have, that shit was nothing compared to what I'm about to give these men and their families. Niggas think they balling because they got a podcast or some money. Or one punk ass wife that's cheating on their stupid ass while they at work. And the children ain't even fucking theirs. Or if they are their children, they don't respect your weak ass clown. Your daughter's a fucking harlot because she don't listen to you. She listen to the mom. And your son is weak as hell. Because you been babying this nigga up and giving him every fucking thing he want. You stupid dummy. And now you want to be a damn girl or some shit, or trans or some shit. I don't know. You stupid niggas want this fucking place still. You dummies. You Jace piss me off, man. But hey, we seen it in the past and we seen it among you dumb, stupid niggas now. Y'all going after money that ain't even valued by nothing. That's how stupid you niggas are. We use the money for what it's worth. We don't give a fuck about this bullshit. Is it still in use? Niggas accept the shit. All right, I'm gonna use it. I can pump some gas with the shit. Okay, I'm gonna use it for that. I'm not about to kill myself for this shit. Fuck out of here, man. And damn sure I ain't about to give my whole fucking check to my fucking woman. Fuck out of here, man. And even if she was on point and getting the groceries and shit like that I need, I'm gonna give her a portion of my own shit. And say, hey, you go do this and do that. But the majority of the shit goes to me. I'm gonna do what I will with it and forget what you talking about. And she gonna be, okay, yes, okay. And your money that you get is my money. Because you don't know what the fuck to do with it. Now, I'll give her a little bit like, hey, go get your nails done, baby. Go get your toes done. Go get something nice. We going out fucking, I don't know, tomorrow. Be ready. Okay. Because she don't know what the fuck to spend the money on. I'm paying the bills. I'm doing this. We're using the money for what it's worth. But then you got niggas killing their own brother for this bullshit. Bitches throwing their ass and swinging around a pole for this weak ass shit. Niggas walking the streets in danger of their fucking life or in kidnapping for this bullshit. Niggas is slaving at Esau's fucking plantations and just get let go of abruptly because the shit went bankrupt and you through. But you put all this fucking time and effort into this bullshit, and what has it got you in the end? Nothing. That's the difference between us and you. We use the same fucking money you use, but we don't love the shit. We don't go after it like you do. We don't look at it as better than the Lord. No, we look at it as, okay, the Lord has given me enough to survive, but I'm looking to him ultimately to feed me because I've been without this shit. I've been without fucking money. And the Lord still came through. And now I'm with money and the Lord is still there. And I can get more than what the Lord has done for me. See? Come on, man. But you stupid niggas, man. You make the fucking money your God or your stupid ass woman or your weak ass children or your stupid job. None of these things are to come before the Lord. None. Okay? Now this is Verse 24, but my servant Caleb, because he have another spirit with him, that's what spirit we have, and have followed me fully, him will I bring into the land whereinto he went, and his seed shall possess it. Right? Let's get that. Come to the land. Ooh, okay. Let me keep reading here. It says, now the Amalekites and the Canaanites dwelt in the valley. Tomorrow turn you and get you into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. And the Lord, YAHAWAH, spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation, which murmur against me? I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel, which is the sons, the men, you stupid, weak ass men. You tell your woman, shut the fuck up and let the Lord talk. Shut the fuck up. I'm running this goddamn house. Fuck you talking about? You got stupid ass niggas that go to work because they woman tell them to go to work. Bitch, I'm gonna sleep in my fucking bed. I don't want to go to work. I got a paid day off, nigga. Leave me alone. But if a woman knows that that's who you are, she gonna rub you down that whole time you at home. The children are going to school or whatever, and you about to have a good day unless it's a Sabbath and you just resting. Best believe she already ran out to the store to get you what you want. Get your beer, get your wine, get your drinks that's cold. Make you some freshly squeezed. You know, if she's Northern King, agua fresca, whatever, she gonna make it for you. If you're that type of guy, if you're like a Joshua Caleb, man with another spirit on you, your woman gonna be at your beck and call because there ain't no man like you out there. All these bitch ass niggas out here, these yes men niggas, the woman that they got with, that nigga was not her first choice. And this stupid ass nigga smiling ear to ear and shit on his fucking Facebook page or his IG. And then on her fucking page, your ass is nowhere to be found. You Casper the fucking ghost, nigga. Which shows she ain't even fucking into you, clown. Stupid ass nigga. But you smiling ear to ear for this nigga. And she ain't even fucking fully with you. But you gonna choose her over the Lord? Fuck out of here, clown. Stupid ass nigga. And you gotta remember, our Lord is jealous. So he gonna make that woman turn and see you as a bitch, and she gonna leave your clown ass, nigga. And you gonna want to kill yourself and cry out, see, you living ain't right, man, shit. But we told you, nigga, choose the Lord, and he gonna keep everything intact. Or if it's his will to take it away from you, he knows it's gonna destroy you, so he's gonna take it away. But you don't like that. Oh, no, I can't serve a God like that. The fuck are you talking about? Fuck out of here, man. Clown ass nigga. You think you a better father than the father of spirits? Fuck out of here, clown. Stupid ass nigga. You can't give a spoiled piece of shit everything. He gonna be a spoiled piece of shit to the end. You gotta kill his stupid ass. You gotta give when there's effort. Then pull back. And then see the effort in it that I ain't doing it for that. I'm doing it because it's just the right thing to do. And then the Lord will pour more onto you like a good father. He ain't just gonna just give it to you. You gotta earn it. And it reads on. It says, say unto them, as truly as I live, saith the Lord YAHAWAH, as ye have spoken in mine ears, so will I do to you. Your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness, and all that were numbered of you, according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward, which have murmured against me. Doubtless ye shall not come into the land concerning which I swear to make you dwell therein, save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, the son of Nun. All right. But your little ones, which he said should be a prey, them will I bring in, and they shall know the land which ye have despised. But as for you, your carcasses, they shall fall in this wilderness. Damn, that's it. And your children shall wander in the wilderness 40 years. Bear your whoredoms until your carcasses be wasted in the wilderness. After the number of the days in which ye searched the land, after the number of the days in which ye searched the land, even 40 days, each day for a year, shall ye bear your iniquities, even 40 years, and ye shall know my breach of promise. That's it. Woo-hoo-hoo. Against you stupid niggas, you gonna know the breach of the promise of the Lord. He gonna take everything you think you got away from you. And then what you gonna have? Your weak ass woman that you just love so much, your fucking trophy ass wife gonna leave you and grind to another bitch ass nigga. And she gonna post it all over the internet like this weak ass nigga, he crying on me, bitch ass nigga. And you think the Lord gonna come through for you and soothe your fucking heart? Nah, nigga. Because you went after the woman and your children instead of the Lord. The Lord's like, all right, you pretty much said, forget me. So when that pretty little wife of yours and your children is taken away from you in that court, you think I'm going to be there with you on your side? Nah, nigga, I'm going to be an adversary to you. Dumb nigga. Right? That's how the Lord gets down. He don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit you talking. So I'm going to play this clip. And best believe, man, we're going to take it to our enemies. Hazor, let me get that. How Joshua took those cities quickly. Hazor was even more walled than Jericho. Hazor, not Razor. Hazor. It was more walled than Jericho. You see how Jericho fell. How much more Hazor, right? Yep, that's it. We're going to get that. We're going to play this clip. Shalom.
Says, where is he? Where? I said, no. Please, I have a son. Get him out of Troy.
That's it. I'm going to stop it right there. See? See how he was scaling that wall? And they seen him on the wall? And he jumped up and he took out that sword. And then he cut the one dude down. Cut that dude down quick. And the one dude was like, He said, please, I have a son. He said, well, get him out of Troy. Get him the fuck out of here, man. And that's what we telling you stupid ass Jakes, man. When it says compel them to come in, it means threaten them. We threatening your stupid ass. Like, hey, man, the fuck is keeping you from the truth? Please, I have a son. Well, get him the fuck out of Babylon. And the only way to get him out is to do this work. That's what we about. You see Troy is burning. This shit is nothing, man. Everything is crumbling. And you still want to fucking stay here. You stupid fuck. And if you murmur and the Lord hears your murmuring, he gonna make you die in this wilderness. He gonna make you die in Babylon as a fucking fool. And what is a fool? He that believeth that there is no God. That's a fool. All right? That is what a fool is. This is Joshua 11 and 1. And it came to pass when Jabin, king of Hazor, had heard those things that he sent to Jobab, king of Madon, and to the king of Shimron, and to the king of Akshap, and to the kings that were on the north of the mountains, and of the plain south of Chinneroth, and in the valley, and in the borders of Dor, on the west, and to the Canaanite on the east and on the west, and to the Amorite and the Hittite, and the Perizzite and the Jebusite in the mountains, and to the Hivite under Hermon, in the land of Mizpah. And they went out, they and all their hosts, with them much people, even as the sand that is upon the seashore in multitude, with horses and chariots very many. And when all these kings were met together, they came and pitched together at the waters of Merom to fight against Israel. And the Lord YAHAWASHI said unto Joshua, be not afraid because of them, for tomorrow about this time will I deliver them up all slain before Israel. Thou shalt hew their horses and burn their chariots with fire. So Joshua came and all the people of war with him against them by the waters of Merom suddenly. And they fell upon suddenly, just as Troy fell suddenly. The horse was in there. They opened the gates. And lo and behold, the gates was fully opened. All right. And everybody therein is prey through, dead. Right. It says, and the Lord YAHAWASHI delivered them into the hand of Israel, who smote them and chased them unto great Zidon and unto Misrephoth or Misrephoth Maim, and unto the valley of Mizpah eastward. And they smote them until they left them none remaining. And Joshua did unto them as the Lord bade, YAHAWASHI bade him. He hewed their horses and burnt their chariots with fire. And Joshua at that time turned back and took Hazor and smote the king thereof with the sword. Now Hazor was like the capital city of all the cities around about it. It was like the capital of the land. That's like having Washington, D.C. fall, or pretty much New York is really the Empire State. Like imagine New York completely failed to like the Russians or something like that. And everybody's saying New York is no more. It has been destroyed. It is burning. It has been occupied by Russian forces. Babylon would be shook. Like, oh, shit, the fuck? Or literally the capital where the president is. Washington, D.C. has fallen. It is under Russian rule. The city is on fire now. All our relics and all our monuments are set ablaze. Everything that we stood upon is destroyed. Imagine that. That's pretty much what's going through the minds of these Hamites that are seeing Hazor destroyed. They're like, this is the most powerful city in the region, and it fell to these people. Oh man, how the hell are we gonna be able to stand against them, right? And it's a walled city at that, more heavily fortified than Jericho, and Jericho fell, right? It says, and Joshua at that time turned back and took Hazor and smote the king thereof with the sword. For Hazor before time was the head of all those kingdoms. See that? And they smote all the souls that were therein with the edge of the sword, utterly destroying them. There was not any left to breathe. And he burnt Hazor with fire. And all the cities of those kings, and all the kings of them did Joshua take and smote them with the edge of the sword. and he utterly destroyed them, as Moses, the servant of the Lord, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM commanded. But as for the cities that stood still in their strength, Israel burned none of them, save Hazor only. That did Joshua burn, because Israel was going to occupy these cities. Was just going to enslave the people within, kill all the men, take the women folk and the cattle, and set up shop and build, right? It says, and the spoil of these cities and the cattle and the children of Israel took for a prey unto themselves. But every man they smote with the edge of the sword, until they had destroyed them. Neither left they any to breathe. So I'm going to play this clip. That's it. Woo! That was a beautiful scene. See how he was tearing up and crying and surprised? That dude is a hell of an actor. I think he might be passed on by now, but that was a hell of an acting scene right there. He showed surprise, fear, shock, despair, sadness, and pretty much like ignorance. Like, how the fuck could I be so naive? Like, what the fuck? That's what he showed on his face. And remorse. Like, damn, hearing his people scream and squeal and die and the city on fire. Come on, man. Reading on, verse 15. As the Lord Yahweh BaHaSham commanded Moses, his servant, so did Moses command Joshua. And so did Joshua. He left nothing undone of all that the Lord Yahweh BaHaSham commanded Moses. So Joshua took all that land, the hills, and all the south country, and all the land of Goshen, and the valley, and the plain, and the mountain of Israel, and the valley of the same, even from the Mount Halak, that goeth up to Seir, all the way down south to the border of Edom, even unto Baal-Gad, in the valley of Lebanon, to the north, under Mount Hermon. All their kings he took, and smote them, and slew them. Joshua made war a long time with all those kings, right? There was not a city that made peace with the children of Israel. And that's the spirit. Not one city made peace with Joshua. Not one, right? Now, brothers, it's coming to that point in this recording that I'm going to have to re-record the next part. Lord's willing, you've been edified thus far. I'm going to play this clip, and I'm going to read maybe like 2 more verses, and I'm going to play this clip as long as I could go, and then I'm going to stop the recorder, save it, and then I'm going to come back with another recording. It's going to be the next part, part 3, or the continuation or the conclusion of this lesson. Shalawam. I'm going to play this clip. Shalawam. Woo, that's it. Let it all burn. Burn it all. Burn Troy. Burn Troy. Burn Hazor. Burn Babylon. Burn Babylon. Burn Babylon. More fire like Bunyamya. All right, the West Indians They always sing about the great Babylon being burned with fire. Okay? More fire, right? Now this is Joshua 11:19. There was not a city that made peace with the children of Israel. Now you go into Deuteronomy, the Lord said, when you go to war with these nations, your enemies round about, go to a city and pronounce peace upon it. And if they will not open their gates to you in peace, then you will fight against them and kill every man with the sword inside and take the women and the children and the cattle for yourselves. But if they do make peace unto you and they open, make all the men tributaries to the nation of Israel, right? And be, pretty much slaves, tributaries to the conquering army. The Lord said that. He said, if they don't want to open unto you, fight against them, kill every man with the edge of the sword inside, take the women folk that ain't no man and kill everybody else and take the cattle for yourselves and things of that nature, right? But if they do open unto you, they are to be hewers of wood and drawers of water, slaves. They're supposed to bend the knee because they can't fight against you. Really, they can't fight against our God. That's what it is. The Lord opened your gates for us, and you cannot defeat us, or we will burn it all. All right, that's it. And it says, save the Hivites, the inhabitants of Gibeon, all other they took in battle. For it was of the Lord YAHAWASHI to harden their hearts, these heathen, that they should come against Israel in battle, that he might destroy them utterly, and that they might have no favor, but that he might destroy them as the Lord YAHAWASHI commanded Moses. So I'm going to close out, brothers. I'm going to come with another part because, this recording is coming to its end. I'm going to save it here so it won't not go up. And with that, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH, double honors unto my apostles and elders at Great Millstone. To you brothers, keep up the fight, my brothers of the sword. To you sisters doing that which is becoming the women, Shalawam. And to those that are addicted unto this ministry, I say Shalawam. On to the next one. See you in the next one. Shalawam.